What's up, you guys? This your girl Domina Realist with Tainted Laundry Live and Uncut. We have me and Picasso as on as co-hosts that are going to be introducing the Florida Director Award winner of the year of the best movie, Bro Man.
That's right. Bro man is in the building.
We have Mr. Axel, Mr. Michael Baum, Mr. Mike, and Anthony Caban, and Miss Florence Terrence. Please introduce you guys. We gonna go on the line. Tell us about yourself. What made y'all get into the acting industry? We're gonna go from there.
Okay.
Axel.
First.
All right. Hello, my name is Axel. I am based in Orlando, Florida. Been acting for now around 5 years. And how I got in it was I just got bored during COVID. I got bored during COVID, and I was part of a group called OIF, which is the Orlando Independent Filmmakers. Now it's called Organization Independent Filmmakers. And I connected with them, and here we are.
Hey, and let me ask a question. Where can they find you at on social media?
So you can find me on Facebook, Axel Ponce, and then Instagram is ax dash models.
Okay, okay. So now let's move on to the next person.
My name is my name is Michael Baum. I play Glocko in the movie, and or as Anthony would call me, a Dominic Toretto. Kept on calling me Vin Diesel while we were on set. I get that all the time from people, but I had been acting since 2017, and the reason why I got into acting because I love the creativity of filmmaking, and whenever I'm playing a character, it gives me kind of an escape from my normal life. It gets me in the mindset of being able to play somebody else and puts me in another world. So I like that adrenaline rush from being able to play somebody else. So that's why I got into it.
Okay, and where can they find you out on social media?
Oh, so sorry, forgot to mention that if you go to Facebook and you type in my name, Michael Baum space actor, you can look me up on Facebook and follow my page from there. And I'm also on Instagram under Michael Baum actor as well.
Okay, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, let's have the next
Mr. Mike.
All right. My name is Mike Guzik, and I play the role of Craig, the comic book guy. I also did the little illustration on the shirt that says "I love comics" in the film, and I'm also doing some of the artwork for Broman as well, like the the animated like poster with Broman and Wonder Youth. More to come soon, actually. I have a few on file, so I think it's ready to. Well, I still got a few more, so yeah. um, so I started doing acting back in 2019. Anthony had a little film called Survival of the Apocalypse. I played an extra in the film where I was getting shot in the face.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then it kind of got me into a lead. Somehow got me into a lead role in 2020 as in the Last Bounty as Mark Valentine. One of other Anthony's projects as well, and I did other works with him as well, like in acting and behind the scenes stuff. So I'm always giving this dude a helping hand, right, Anthony?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Okay, and quick question: where can they find you at on social media?
All right. If you look on Facebook, you can just look up the word Mike Guzik. You can see a picture of me next to my girlfriend and Tom Kenny, the guy who voiced SpongeBob. Met at a convention, really nice guy. And on Instagram, look up Dynamike _92.
Okay, thank you. Go to the next one.
Hi, my name is Anthony Caban. I am the writer director of Broman, and yes, I played Broman in the film. I started acting when I was about like 15 years old. So I started doing my own high school projects around 2013. I've always been wanting to do filmmaking since I was little, and I decided to make this a thing around like 2015. And since then, uh, I love doing what I love doing. Broman was a fun film to make, and yeah, I'm excited to work with all these guys in the film.
Okay, and what? I'm sorry. Let you finish my apology.
I was saying that like it was a blast working with these guys in the film, and I couldn't thank them enough for their help.
Okay, okay. And where can they find you out on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at vintage_Caban, Caban, and you can add me on Facebook under Anthony Caban. I have my professional account. It's got my headshot.
Okay, okay. Okay, let's have our next guest, please.
Miss Florence.
Hi, everyone. So, first of all, I want to thank you for having me on the show, Diamond and Jazz. And so I live in Apollo Beach currently, and I started my career in the film industry for about 3 years now. I started as a background talent, and that's actually how I met Anthony on the short film for Alma. Remember Anthony?
Yes, I just remember us talking is the thing. That's the scary part.
Right. I've always had a passion for film and creative, modeling, photography, anything to do in the film industry, but not until now. And I'm an old woman, so I'm 53, but I just started in the industry about 3 years ago, so it's never too late. And I also do other things on the side with production as well. So I'm currently an account executive, senior producer for Cap Studios, and also publicist marketing for Three Rats Entertainment. But yeah, that's pretty much how I started and hope to continue. Where you can find me, any social platform pretty much, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Floor Torrents. If you come to my Facebook, it links to everything from there.
Okay, thank you for being a guest on our show.
Thank you.
We have Mr. Juan, our one of our rotate co-hosts. He just joined on. Mr. Juan, please, introduce yourself to the remaining Broman cast on our podcast.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Juan Nicholson from Detroit, Michigan. I started like a lot of you guys, it sound like, as background, did a little PA work for some guys in the industry and the independent films here in Detroit, and working on getting a supporting lead role, and just keep going from there. You can follow me on Facebook at Juan Nicholson, and Instagram credit is good money. I also have a clothing line.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna get deep dive into the questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before we go,
go ahead, Picasso. My bad.
I'm sorry about that. And by the way, for you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Dennis Picasso Cruz, but known as Picasso, the one and only. I'm a music artist as well as music producer. Uh, I also do movies as well, former adult film star, and I do regular movies as well. I've been in The Horror Next Door, which is out on Tubi. I've been in Playing in My Face, which will be released by next month. Also in Bishop Bling, Crooked Suits, Arrogant Bastard, numerous commercials, things like that. So, I mean, I want to welcome you guys on our show, and we appreciate having you. Now, before I even want to go, and by the way, Miss T, please tell them who you are.
I am Dominic Realist. I am the main co-host of this show. I am also director, writer, producer, executive producer, actress as well. I've been in over 12 movies right now. A lot of them is in post-production. We had a good year in the movie situation as of bookings this year. So a lot of the movies will be out next year. My first movie be coming out, The Fault Line, will be filming in March in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm very excited about that. Entering the directors industry, and I also serial entrepreneur. I have my own entertainment company. I host. I do social media promoting. And people getting get their brands together. Also a fashion designer. I have my own streetwear clothing line called the Black Demand Apparel. I specialize in uh, urban streetwear, jumpsuits, jogging suits, hoodies, t-shirts, stuff of that nature. I also have my own print shop where I do DTF, DTG, um, sublimation, wide format prints. I do event planning. I do party favors. I do everything that people don't want to do, and I also do the casket wrapping, and I also do the memorial products for funerals and stuff of that nature. So yeah,
Okay.
I
Oh,
am
Awesome.
the
wow.
same day, girl, the word that gets everything in order. Let
Hey,
me
now
put
let's get
Mr.
into.
Wally on. Is Mr. Wally on her? I know he just popped up.
Up there he
Mr.
is.
Wally, there you go. You gotta take yourself off mute, honey.
Sorry about that.
Okay, there you go.
Sorry for running late. Had to handle some business outside of this business. Uh,
But yeah, you can just go to introduce yourself and everything, Mr. Wally. Then we're finna go on with our podcast.
hey everyone, my name is Young Wally. I'm a actor. I played four different characters in this movie we're going to be talking about tonight.
Okay.
Um, I also do pro wrestling. I'm a full-time security officer. Yeah, that pretty much doubles me up in one tote.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
And where can they find you at on social media?
On Instagram, it's at wally.grc. Facebook is just Young Wally, the way that it's typed out here. Um, I also stream on Twitch when I play games, which is Young Wally GRC Forevermore. And the Evermore part is spelled EVAMORE. Um, yeah.
All right, all right.
And,
You said what? Okay, so well, tell us about Bro Man. What Anthony? What inspires you to make Bro Man into where it is now?
Sure. I love the idea of making superhero movies that tackle on friendships. The idea of making Broman was kind of like, what if Batman and Training Day had a movie together? Training Day is
Ooh.
one of my all-time favorite films of all time. I love the dynamic between Denzel Washington's character as Alonzo Harris and then um, Ethan Hawke's character, and I love how like Denzel's character knows the way of the streets as this corrupted cop, and then you have Ethan Hawke's character Jake Boyd, who's basically like doesn't know what he's doing, and so but like think of like Denzel's character as like Batman. So like the idea of Broman was kind of like Broman is this established vigilante who just beats the hell out of people, and then somehow we have this new guy that moved next door to him, and he finds out that he's Broman, and suddenly, basically, he wants to be a part of it, and so Broman has to. He's forced to bring this guy as a sidekick, and pretty much training day happens. And then along comes that you have the story aspect of Broman. His real identity is Walter Coleman. His girlfriend breaks up with him, who's played by Jazzy Davis, who ends up dating a millionaire who's got more money and more balls than him. And so that kind of drives Broman angry and he goes after the guy for taking his girl. Um, but the message of the film is friendship, and that there's a cool quote that I won't spoil, but you got to see it when you get to the end of the film. You got to watch it. The quote is just hilarious.
Okay, okay. Okay, so Axel, tell us about your character in Bro Man. Like, what inspired you to bring it to life?
So I play Apex. I play Doctor Destroyer's main henchman. So I'm a supporting villain in the film, and Anthony asked me to play the part. We actually had the conversation the other day of how I got the part. I got nominated for Best Actor for this one short film I did in Tampa on one of these events. And he saw the film and he was like, "Yeah, man, I saw that film and I just saw your like rage and I just would you want to play the part?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And I've been playing villains as the past year or two. I've been playing villains a lot, so that's like a thing that I'm just like just going with the flow with it. What kind of inspired me with this character? Anthony explained what it was. He's like, "Hey, you're like a Street Fighter guy." I was like, "Okay." So I thought of like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. I thought of like those type of characters, and that's what pretty much. And then my character, what I thought of was like, okay, I'm loyal to my boss, but when it comes to like doing business, I'm like very like serious.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Michael, what was your character in Bromance? What inspired you to bring it to life?
Well, Anthony's gonna find this really funny. You know, one of the ways that I brought it to life, you know, I read the script, loved the character, and I saw the uniform that I had to wear in order to play it, and I gotta say that the Chronicles of Riddick actually inspired me in terms of how to bring the character to life. And Anthony, you know, he let me kind of put my own spin on the character, which that was really great. And so I'm glad that I was able to bring the performance that I did, and everybody liked it. So you know, I had a lot of fun playing that character. So that's kind of the spin that I put on it to bring it to life.
The reason why I brought up Riddick, right? You were about to bring up was it Chronicles of Riddick or whatever. That how you I don't know how you pronounce it. It's because I always keep calling him Dom Toretto on set, and that he just gives me that Vin Diesel vibe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I live my life with him all the time.
Yeah, but he's like the Dom Toretto. Like he's my Dom Toretto in my heart.
Yeah, he gave me Anthony gave me the nickname. Calls me Tampa Diesel now.
That's funny. Oh, wow. Apple Diesel. Interesting. Okay.
I got a quick
I mean,
question. I see you guys laughing. You guys are joking. You guys got good chemistry. My quick question to you guys are: how long have you known each other before you got with this project?
I've known Michaels because there's two Michaels in this group.
Okay, I see Mike. Okay,
Yeah.
Mike G might be.
I'll start off by saying that I've known. I'll go out with Guzik. I've known Guzik since 2019. We go about like 6 years back when he was briefly in that one film, Survive the Apocalypse. Which also Michael's in that movie too, and we got along so well. After that, I think we were gonna start The Last Bounty. I had him in mind for the role because I needed someone a little younger. But I also made a promise to Mike because he made a contribution to being that one guy who gets killed in Survive the Apocalypse that I would help him out and give him the role. And then we started filming The Last Bounty around like February 2020, and it was a very sad start because the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
It was on shutdown.
Had such a really long hiatus that really like fucked things up. It was crazy.
That hiatus kind of caused a lot of like our upcoming films to be like put on like scrapped, like onto the killing spree. We were gonna do like another action movie, and then that kind of like scrapped everything.
Yeah, and then
then the pandemic happened. Me and Mike started we didn't want to become filmmaking friends, you know, just that. We just wanted to become more than filmmaking friends. We wanted to become friends. And we became friends. And he became family to me. He got me some things for for Christmas, for my birthday, and I couldn't thank him enough. So we hung out a lot. We go to the record store and all that. I'm glad I did not view him as show business because he's more than just show business. More of a show friend.
Okay.
And then I met and yeah, worked on so many projects in the past. I even reached out to some people who are looking for actors, who are looking for crew, and I say, hey, hire Mike Guzik, bring him in. And I'm honored to have him as a friend.
Okay.
As
Thank you,
far
Anthony.
as,
Thank you, man.
you're welcome, Goose. You're welcome.
All right, Mr. Mike. Well, okay. Well,
Okay.
tell us about your character, bro, man. What inspired you to bring it to life?
Well, it kind of like it's almost similar to Jason Lee's character from the Clerk series. You know, the comic guy.
Yeah.
Have you seen Jane Silent Bob Strikes Back?
Okay, got you.
Yeah, him. So almost similar to this character, but yeah, trying to run a tight ship into his store. So I play Craig, the comic book guy, who I play Broman's manager of the store. So and I get my ass kicked by some thugs in the movie.
Oh,
And a lot of nice makeup that Carl did. It's really top notch. I totally recommend this dude. Anthony also worked with that guy with his other film, Broken Flawed Marriage.
Yeah, Carl Huber is a wonderful special effects makeup artist. He does a lot of practical effects. He makes like custom masks. He's got an Instagram named Crimson Hand SFX. He is based in St. Pete, Florida. He's incredible to work with. He has worked with a lot of other like local Florida filmmakers that have made films that end up winning so many awards in the past. And I will say this briefly because I mean we're talking about Broman mainly, but A Broken Flawed Marriage was a film that me and Guzik helped did. And when we started pre-production on that film, I saw Carl's makeup be done on a feature film, I think, and it was a short film that was shown at the festival. And I said to myself, I want this guy to do special effects makeup for the next couple of films I'm doing. And he did an incredible job with it. Broman especially, because Broman there was a lot more creative. There was a lot more timing and a lot more scheduling for Carl to come in and do the makeup. I would say about 90% of the makeup
And special effects, not to mention special effects, because a lot of timing and you just want to get the shot right, so that way, you know, like if something, don't want anything bad happening, like on set, like someone like sneezes or like we have to like overdub some shit like that. I don't know.
About 90% of the makeup is done by Carl Huber, whereas 10% was done by like Michelle Sanders and Rebecca Agnew. You guys can see the trailer for Broman. It is on YouTube. Look up Broman teaser trailer. It's also on my Instagram page too. But yeah, give it go. YouTube. Everyone goes on YouTube, so definitely look it up. Give it a watch.
And I also did the like I said before, the print of I Love Comics. I don't have my shirt on right now, but I actually wore it to the premiere along with my red dress shirt.
Okay.
At the premiere at T-Buff.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like yawning so much. I am so sorry for when I'm yawning.
I'm feeling a little
tired. Yeah, because I also feel like I feel tired as hell. Oh my god.
I'm like, I gotta
it's 11. We're all
working at like 11.
This time zone, it's like 11 p.m. right now. It's
oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Floor. Let's get to Miss Floor. Now, what made you? What was your character in Broman? What inspires you to bring it to life up other Emily standards?
Is that a question for me?
No, Miss Floor.
Yeah.
Oh, Floor, you take the wheel.
So I had a small part, but I was very humbled by it. I was the opening businesswoman that was being robbed and saved by the hero. So what inspired me pretty much is I'm a business person, I mean, in real life. So that was kind of easy. The fact to being scared, I'm not really scared because I have another side of me. But that was a little bit challenging. However, I mean, what girl doesn't like to be saved by a hero, right? I think all ladies are looking for someone to save them, to feel safe and secure. So I think that's kind of what, I kind of went on to feel the character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Juan, you got any questions for the cast of Bro Man?
No, I had actually just put my question in the comments in the chat, but somebody answered it. Wally, I believe it was. I was just asking what platform it was on, and if it wasn't out yet, was there a trailer? But he said the trailer was on YouTube, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Please, yes, absolutely. Share
Definitely
the
check
word.
it out.
It's
Y'all
you know,
working on,
we're trying to get the word out. We're
what
trying
can we look forward to?
absolutely.
Oh, it's already out?
Well, we had two.
The trailers.
Okay.
Trailer's out.
Yeah.
So that's something I like to talk about with.
Yeah, let's talk about the release of Bro Man. Yes.
Right.
No.
Absolutely. I think that is the big part to get out of the way right away. As you know, we had our world premiere festival at the Tampa Bay Underground Film Festival, whereas we were nominated for 3 awards: Best Florida Film. Sadly, we didn't win that one, but it's competitive. So the films that we were going up against were very competitive. Best action film and best world premiere film, and best action film was the winner. We won best action film, and
Hell yeah.
I have it
Right.
like right here on me. Like I have it like right here.
Okay, clock it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bright from the webcam, but like I kept
I
this.
can see it. I see it. I
You
see
gotta
it.
like tilt it a certain way so that way the flare doesn't like
Yeah.
The glare is not in the
glare.
way.
What's what I meant? Flare,
I
flare.
will-
blah.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
I will say this: we were sold out. About 55 people were turned away. I would say
What?
that. Yeah, about 55 people were turned away from in line. We only had like 80 to 87 people in that theater.
Jesus.
So the theater could only take up 73 people, and we were kind of like very like we had.
They couldn't stand up. They couldn't do nothing. They just had
People
they
were
was
standing up.
capacity.
Trust me, people were standing up, and it was a crazy turnout. And I have the videos that I'm putting to the Blu-ray special features of the T-Buff event. It was a great event, and
It was a great event. It was an
Sold out.
awesome turnout.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I get nervous when it comes to a big audience because it's hard for me to talk to like nearly 73 people, but it was a great turnout. Winning Best Action Film was something that I had a feeling it was gonna be our year. Like I had a feeling that our year was coming. I mean, all the other films that we were, that were nominated that year, great selection of films. Sometimes you gotta go home with one award, and we were selected, and I'm very happy.
I'm excited. I can't wait to hear the action film. I can't wait to play a villain. I don't know why.
Being a villain is great.
I think I'm an evil motherfucker. Like
I could attest to that. I play villains all the time.
So we had our second premiere at Sunray Cinema on the 8th, and that was kind of packed, a little packed. And then now we're going back to Sunray Cinema again in January. Tickets are going to be like $5. They should be going on sale next week once I have the official date time. We will have merch out ready. I have about 20 posters ready to be launched out.
I'm also gonna be at the premiere this time.
Yeah,
I couldn't make it to Sunray
Yeah.
last time, but because work.
We got 50
Fine.
more coming, and we are expecting to have about 100 Blu-rays to bring out there at the premiere.
Oh, nice.
We're going to have like a good amount of merch, and we'll have a lot of good signing to do and start selling them. And then we are hoping to go to Greenlight Cinema around spring, hopefully Cinema 6. Hopefully...
Yes, there goes Jazzy.
There goes Jazzy over there.
There she is.
And
Sorry.
we're hoping to get distribution. I don't want to say anything, but there is talks of distribution in Los Angeles that I'm probably going to around spring. So I met someone that wants to do distribution, and I'm going to LA around the springtime to do a sales meeting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kudos, man. Freaking kudos.
thank you.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Jazzy, tell us about your
Last down.
particular character and what inspired you to bring it to
Yeah.
life. Can you hear me, Jazz?
Hello?
Yeah, can you
Hi.
hear us?
She got kicked out.
Where'd she go? Oh damn. She
I
be
think
back.
her audio was something wrong.
She
Yes,
be
you
back.
must.
But yes, like tell us more about bromance. Like what's the back end of the story of bromance?
the back-to-back story. Okay. This is a good one. Good question. It's just mainly like an action movie. I don't really think of it through like what kind of film it's supposed to contain. It's more like a action film of like two buddies on an adventure, take down a mobster, and just basically get revenge for romance girl being taken away. Um, it was a fun movie to make. It has like comedy. It's got heartfelt moments of friendship and uh, grief to some people. The film also touches a lot on just how we perceive dating in some scenes. My favorite part of the film was working with everyone in the film. But the funniest thing is the comedy aspects of the film, and honestly, um, it's mainly Mike and Axel and Michael and Adam and then Jack. Those are the only actors that made me laugh my fucking ass off.
Wait.
They're
Okay, I see Mr. Wally and Jazz Ergo because I'm sure like, wait a minute, who else on
Wally too. Wally made
Yes,
me laugh my ass off.
Wally. What was your character? Yeah, because I was trying to go on the line. Wally, what was your character? What inspired you to bring romance a character to life?
Wally, you better be specific.
Okay. So, okay, because I had 4 different characters that I played in this movie.
Whoa,
Um,
4. Well, how is it
yes.
possible?
How is that possible? Because Anthony is such awesome director and writer that you know what? I'll explain it just how I explained it to him. I got tired of scrolling through Facebook feed and constantly seeing Anthony calling out for actors to come and audition for these parts. So I figured, okay, I was free, um, and I wanted to help out. So I was like, hey, Anthony, just let me come back. Let me play a different character. We can make
I'm
this work.
screaming.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so the first character I play a drug dealer. Um, who Broman happens to stop. I won't spoil it too much, but yeah, that's where I'll leave it at. I play an officer, which the officer was primarily inspired by what I do as a 9 to 5 job as a security officer. Um, and then I play one of Michael's character's henchmen, which you can't tell it's me because I'm fully masked and yeah, I got a hoodie and everything on. Um, Anthony, what was that other character? I played one more, I thought.
Okay,
You play all of these
you played someone who's like a mercenary in a neon mask. I was cracking up earlier because man, he's about to like break down so many characters. I remember he was like consistent about bringing him back, and I was like, okay. My greatest concern and even the crew agreed with me was that how are we gonna bring him back if he got killed off? That's the question. And I'm like, he has to look like a different person. Like he needs to like get a ponytail, probably have a little long hair. He needs like to shave the beard maybe, but I don't how we're gonna make this work is the question. And so I think him with the ski mask kind of works for one of the scenes. Being an officer can work. And then being a mercenary can work. So I feel like this is something that I don't normally do. I mean, hell, I had to play one of my own characters in movies too, in case we were low on extras. I had to disguise myself. So
Right.
that says something, and usually that happens at the last minute. And I just don't use my
I
name.
don't know why it's so hard for extras to come on a movie to get
It's a
some
good
type
opportunity. Why pass it up?
Right. Exactly.
It's not as easy as you
especially
think.
if you're local. If you ain't doing shit, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Just find some random dude at the grocery store or whatever.
You're like, oh, I was in that movie, bro, man.
Funny story.
Right.
I'm glad you brought it up. One of my fan films I made in 2018, Adam was in it too. Him and I were walking around like looking for the extras that because they were lost. I see the guy smoking weed. I say, "Hey, are you here for the film?" He's like, "No, you want to be in it?" Sure. And he followed with us.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for reminding me.
Hey, Jazzy. What? Let's get on your behind. Ma'am.
Yeah, I only have limited time, guys. My character was the cheating girlfriend.
Hold on, Ms. Jazzy. Before we do that, I need to introduce to who you are. So please let them know.
I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
Well, I'm Jazzy Davis. I was the cheating girlfriend on Broman, and I've done a couple of other movies. And I'm also the co-host here, one of the wonderful co-hosts of Tainted Laundry and the actress Jen. Yes. So, hi.
And
Hello,
by the way,
world.
where can they find you at? On so
What was that? Hold on, say that again.
where can they find you at on social media?
You can find me on IG at JAZZIE underscore BABY 333. Jazzy underscore baby 333 on IG. And you can look me up on Facebook as Jazzy Davis. And you can also find me on the YouTube. Yes, on the YouTube at Jazzy Baby 333. There's no underscore there.
Okay.
Just look for the big hair.
So you was a cheating girlfriend in Bro Man. Like, what was you actually doing?
Well, let's just say I go from sugar to shit, okay? Mr. Broman is my sugar, and the bad guy, he's my shit.
Oh. Oh.
I can't give you more than that. I can't give you more than that. But let's just say you might have to just watch the film and find out if me and Bro Man work it out.
Okay.
Because we may back up at the end. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a quick question, guys. In making this film, what was the most complicated issues that you had present itself on set?
It goes down to three things. For me, it was more scheduling. Scheduling was one of the biggest factors of making the film because of time. You have to make sure that
everybody's on the right schedule.
Yeah, you got to make sure. Sometimes timing is you got to make sure everything's on the plane.
Yeah, absolutely.
For that, we wrap up at a certain time. Sometimes it's not going to be that way, and we got to make sure that every single scene is done right, or else it's not going to look good. Budget, it wasn't the same as the first time around. We tried to make the film, and we raised almost right to 3K, and then we had to postpone the film due to not enough funds. And so the second time around, we were hoping that we were more than 3K, but we ended up raising about nearly 1,500. And
Wow.
I even worked my own, two jobs for the past couple months to save up. But we were able to work with the resources that we have. If there was some, I think the film came out great. I think I have the best cast of Roman, the best ensemble. I don't really care about the struggles anymore because the film looked great. And we were able to shoot on a cinema camera. We were able to keep the actors around. We worked with new actors I've ever worked with, and we got damn good locations. We brought Carl in. Um, it,
Yeah, my house was one of the locations.
yeah. I
It
would
was
say
great.
that the only thing I wish we could have done was use like camera sliders, a little more equipment for the driving scenes, because I'm not used to doing driving scenes where it's like you have someone in the back of the car.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass, and we're hoping.
Yeah, because I wondered.
Because there's like a lot of limited space that you're able to use like the microphones and cameras.
Yeah, I
and stuff
wonder
like
how
that.
when they
It's
do
it's
these
freaking
car
ridiculous.
scenes, how was that even possible? I wonder that.
We want to use like a mount thing, like the car mount on the thing, have like a little bit of like reflector over it, and drive with it, and have the lens on the actor. That's something
I also have to put the microphone underneath them so that way you can hear them clearly instead of me holding the mic upward, because you can kind of see somebody holding the microphone when they're in the car.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's difficult. It is pretty difficult.
It's very limiting.
Yeah. Those are the only difficult parts of the film, is the driving scenes, because we have to match the continuity. I mean, our DP had to sit in the front seat with Axel, Antonio, Carlos, and Adam, and that was no easy. I mean, Axel, you were in that. I wasn't in that car, but you.
Yeah.
But yet somehow we managed to pull that off pretty damn good.
Yeah, we had to turn off. We had to turn off the AC the whole time while we were driving. So we were all like,
especially when it was
within
hot.
5 minutes. We were like, oh. But we were able to pull through. And then also, I think another thing that was difficult was when all of us were in the house that one time for pretty much all the scenes. We're all in this one house, just like waiting till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I had my son on set.
That was not my godson, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, your god baby he was a part of the film crew. Zach was in there.
I remember that day.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing for me during filming was getting the news about my daughter. I mean, sorry, my sister's daughter's father committing suicide. We were like really, I hadn't even done my first scene yet when I got the news, and I had to be the person to deliver the news to my sister. And it was just shocking, to have to deliver that type of news, especially to my younger sister who had just had a newborn, and that was really tough. Just staying in character and keeping my mind off of that. So when I saw the film, I cried a little bit. I don't know if anybody knows, but I cried a little bit because I kind of flashed back to that moment before doing my scenes. And it was like, oh my God, like I still pulled through. I still did a great job and I delivered my character and I stayed in character. I stayed on task and I didn't let that situation hinder the filming of the movie. And they even asked me several times. They were like, are you sure you don't want to just go home? Like that's a lot to deal with. And I'm like, no, let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. And it came out to be a great project. And I mean, look at how many awards it won. I mean, I'm very proud of the cast and I'm proud of myself. And I'm grateful that you have us all on tonight to speak about, everything that we endured and were able to pull through every challenge. So,
okay, Miss Floor, we're gonna get down Miss Floor. What was the pros and cons on your perspective of Roman?
Pretty much, I'm going to piggyback on what they were saying. Same pretty much as what they were talking about. Aside from weather, one of the days we filmed, it was extremely cold outside. I mean, and we were not prepared for that.
Ooh,
that was, we're in Florida.
It's
so
like 18 degrees where I'm at in St. Louis. It is.
It is.
Very
and,
bipolar
I was out there stuck in a mini skirt.
I come actually from the north, so you would think that I'm used to it, but I've been down here for a while, so that was tough. That was tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wally, what was your pros and cons of Roman? Anthony ain't gonna kill you. I got you.
So no, Anthony and me, we had a long discussion the day of the film festival. Me and Anthony got on the same page. Me and Anthony got a lot of respect for each other, not knowing each other that long. One of my biggest cons was when we shot one of the films when I was playing the officer. There was kids in the park across from us where we were filming at, and they were just kept lighting off fireworks.
Oh my
And
god, I
when
remember
filming
that.
Oh wow.
I don't
scenes
think it
like
was.
that,
It wasn't even in the 4th of July either. It was just like
Yeah,
before or
Some
after.
random day.
like what was
Interesting.
all it was
Weren't
like
we filming in like February, March? Yeah, it was like February, March. Why were they doing fireworks?
no,
Yeah, that
this
was
was like
weird.
July when we were doing like
That's
additional
crazy.
filming. Yeah, like it was kind of crazy how like we were. It was the day or 2 days, 1 or 2 days after 4th of July. We
Oh,
basically,
that's the later scene.
yeah, we were basically shooting a very important scene with the officer, and then the kids were like throwing up fireworks, and then we just let the camera roll, and I think the reaction was kind of part of it too. We were trying to get things going, and then like the fireworks kind of hold it back.
let-
One,
I, I'll I'll just put it this way, Anthony. I hope the rest of that scene is in the bonus scenes because that reaction, that ending, ugh. Let's just put it. It can't even be described. Like it has to be one of those that you have to sit down and watch that scene.
I am
Um,
deleted scenes now. Like I just finished like working on this clip for special features, so now I'm working on the deleted scenes aspect, and then the behind the scenes photos from day one to the end. And then once I send it over to the distributor or whatever, whoever's in charge of the special features organizer, that's when we will have a Blu-ray. We'll have a Blu-ray release ready to go.
Okay. Okay.
And
Right.
I wanted to add, that no matter what the circumstances were, it's a great team. So we had a lot of fun. We just made it through. And I think that when you get people together that have a passion for film, this is the results of it. So congrats again,
12
Anthony.
hours, you a genius. Jesus.
Yeah.
No,
I gotta get back to work.
16 hours. Me and Jasmine was on the same set.
Ooh,
16
Yup.
hours.
That was Tyler Perry.
Wow.
Yeah, Tyler Perry. Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a long set
That's
day.
what got
But I
there
love
in the
y'all.
background. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. But they had us at all different diameters of that movie, of that season. Like, we was upstairs, downstairs. We was down on the dance floor. We got the strippers up, throwing us up there, humping on us. It was a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Outside here, we up in I'm up there in 5-inch heels, standing on concrete. Oh baby, I went through it
Oh
all.
my.
I cried that day.
I can't do no heels no more.
Heels
I
like
know.
this? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would never do that shit again. And they required us to be in heels the whole entire time.
Oh no.
I had to. Well, that was by the stage. I slipped my shoes off so fast. I was like, look her, this is what we make. So yeah, Mr. Mike, what was your pros and cons of bromance?
I would say the pros have to be. The cons was the scheduling and something else. I'm trying to remember, but can't remember the top of my head, honestly. And weather was the con too.
Yeah.
Like we've established before.
I'll be honest, it was cool filming in the cold because if we were filming in the hot weather, it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with the cold weather. I ain't fucking with it. I ain't messing with no cold weather. That shit dead.
Florida's very bipolar. Florida is very a bipolar state. Like it doesn't know if it wants to be hot, if it be cold. It's fucking ridiculous.
But when it's cold, you feel the cold. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that cold from from a fan versus cold outside. I don't know why those are different type of irritation.
Yep.
Like, when it's hot as hell, you want to be up under the fan. When it's cold as hell, you be like, I can't do this shit.
Yeah, I can't do this. Yeah.
13 degrees, 18 degrees, below zero. Oh, baby. Because when they get cold in St. Louis, it get cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mr. Michael B. What was your pros and cons or romance?
Well, I'll just start off with one of the cons that comes to mind, and this is actually no fault of Anthony's whatsoever, so I'm not getting on him about it. But he had to switch up characters so much because there was people who were backing out of the film, and I talked to him about because I had some schedule conflicts with my arm because I'm in the army part time, and I had some schedule conflicts, and I was like trying to commit to this film because whenever I book something, I always try to commit to it. But Anthony was able to work around stuff, and he was telling me, he said, "I'm having trouble trying to keep people keep our." Trying to keep trouble trying to keep people around having to replace characters, and so that was one of the cons with it. And then one of the nights we were shooting, there was mosquitoes outside, and so I constantly had to close the door to keep them
Oh
out.
shit! So get
When
your
was this?
ass ate up on set. Oh no, I'll be living. Mm.
Yeah, and then I gotta say that one of the main pros that I noticed on set. Well, first of all, one of the pros I just gotta say is that Anthony did a phenomenal job keeping this all together with all the headaches that he had to deal with. So I just want to congratulate Anthony on that. Anthony, I'm surprised you didn't lose your mind some days on
Me
set trying
too.
to keep this
Yeah,
whole
crap was surrounding
production
the
together.
apocalypse, especially with surrounding the apocalypse. No, this one I was a little more calm that this time.
Yeah, I'm surprised, with all with having to switch up characters, you didn't lose your mind on that. But yeah,
Oh
that
no.
was one of
Mm-mm,
the
mm-mm.
cons. But one of the pros I want to say because one of the things that I wanted to get into, being an actor, I wanted to get into kind of the directing aspect of filming, which I was actually able to do that on the set. There was a scene where he had one of the characters. He had to hold a weapon and take a shot of whiskey at the same time. And Anthony actually had me come in and direct part of that because being in the military, I know I had to handle weaponry. So um, I got to show him how to do that and direct part of that. So that was one of the main pros that I noticed on that. And then the other pros was filming the fight scene was absolutely amazing with Anthony. I had a lot of fun doing that, and it was the first time I experienced getting shot on set. So I got to see how
Mm.
Anthony got to
Oh no,
how
I'm
to
scared as hell.
yeah, yeah
To get
having
face
to
shot. Oh no.
yes, having to have my shirt explode. So that was a lot of fun getting to see how that was. What was so funny about that? They said, are you okay with losing the shirt?" I'm like, "You're asking me this now," but yeah, because they had to make a slit in it. So I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll sacrifice that for the film."
Oh my. Oh yeah, I could imagine. Okay, got you. Got you.
Yes.
Mr. Axel.
Hey,
What was your pros and cons of bromance and experience? Like,
so the pros was definitely the makeup. I thought the makeup was really well
I
done.
gotta see this movie
'Cause,
now. Y'all talk.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
It's really top
I
notch
thought the
stuff.
makeup
Really,
was
really
pretty
good.
good. Another thing that was a pro was people were kind of on point with their like scenes. The cons I would say would definitely be scheduling. We had to do a couple reshoots, which sucked,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, absolutely.
being on time. There's a lot of people that showed up late, and it was just frustrating. So yeah, a couple people showed up late a couple times. A couple people dipped during filming, so it's like, what the hell? So yeah,
I
those
don't
are the
understand this
cons.
about
Yeah.
filmmaking. People give you opportunity. Everybody be screaming they want to be an actor, how to get in this, how to get in there, but you don't even want to even be full time on set. Like if you can't manage over eight, you can manage 8 hours on a job, standing on your fucking feet, but you can't, do something that's free. You probably would have
Yeah,
went to like, hey Anthony, I would like to spark up the film. Can I do this to make this is
Oh
an
yeah.
action figure movie? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah.
yeah. Axel's kind of right in the sense. I mean, we did. There was one of our actors was very sick. Was kind of had like very bad allergies and had to like dip out, which was understandable. But it was also scary that one day because we were like running around looking for one of our actors because we thought he was missing. You know, we thought he was missing. We thought something must have happened, or maybe collapsed. We were scared, and I felt bad. And I was like, dude, I understand why he had to dip, because he had like allergies. And then like I thought, Axel, I was just telling him about, remember that day on set, like one of our actors we thought he went missing.
Oh yeah, he had allergies. I mean,
Yeah.
that one was fine. It was just I think there was one or two people that dipped. It wasn't just him. I think it was like another person or two other people that like just like dipped and showed up later. We're like, where the hell you were?
One of our actors did show up late. I will say, like the actor who played Doctor Short, we were so worried that he was not going to show up on time. We were so worried that he was going to like miss out.
Everybody can show up on time on a job, but can't show up on time for something creative.
Yeah.
But thankfully he showed up and everything was better on like that. I think this was like the first day of Axel's first day. That was the one where that was the situation. But yes, some people were kind of leaving a little early. We weren't even finished yet, and so most definitely those were the issue. That was one of the factors too. So Axel is right. He's right. In the sense.
Okay, so I have a quick question for you guys. Another one coming up. As far as shooting locations, was it a closed set in a private area? Because I do remember hearing a young lady say that she did use her house for one of the sets. Did you guys film in public? And if you did film in public, like out in public on the streets, how was the public reception of you guys filming a movie? Were they excited? Did they stop and ask a bunch of questions? Things like that.
They didn't really see. I think the majority of people that come across us didn't really care what we were doing. They were just like, all right, it's just a couple of wackos making a movie, I guess. Only in the fucking street. It's whatever.
I guess. Just walk by.
Did y'all use like police precincts and stuff like that?
Yes.
How did you go about that? Because that's a big question when it comes to actual police precincts, talking to the sergeant like, hey, this is what we're doing, and you know what I'm saying?
So because it's hard to get a permit to film, we had to film it with the best we can. As long as we weren't making any noise, as long as we weren't disrupting the neighborhood, all we had to do was like just work our magic, try to be civil to everyone, don't bother people, let's just film it and let's go. Cops. There was a time where cops came, and
I remember that day.
Yeah, they ruined.
I was about to leave set too, and I saw like a couple of cops come in, like, whoa, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, they shot like the Avengers. Like it was a cool day. You were like that last scene. I was gonna tell the cop, could you give us like 5 more minutes and then we're done? The cop was like, no, get the fuck out.
Wow. Wasn't that like right after I left too?
Yeah.
Well, no, they lying.
Well, that was like after I left.
And I looked at that cop like, well, screw you, idiot. Thanks for ruining the movie. I was gonna put you guys in the film as the one guy who chases for donuts or whatever.
I know he was talking all shit too.
I was gonna put you guys in the movie, but you know what? It's whatever. And then we had people that I don't think anyone like came up to us starting problems. I think there were some people that comes up to us and asks us what the film's about, and sometimes I would tell them it's a mayonnaise commercial. Keep walking.
Mayonnaise commercial.
Mayonnaise commercial.
Mike loves to talk to so many new fucking people, and we had to tell Mike, just shut up. Like, don't engage with these people. We need a film. Like, I don't want them disrupting us. He loves it. He loves.
Oh my.
Hey, can I bring up something? Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Remember when we were going to shoot the officer scene?
Uh-huh.
How many people were looking at us from the street and in the park asking questions about why I was dressed the way I was dressed?
Yes.
Now you got me curious. Like, well, how were you dressed? If you know, I mean, without telling.
I'm curious.
So being a security officer here in Florida, we typically wear steel-toe boots, cargo pants, which is BDUs.
Okay.
some sort of polo or dry fit T-shirt. Um, and if depending on whether we're armed or unarmed, it varies. I work both lines of work, so some cases in an unarmed job, I won't have a bulletproof vest on. But in
Okay.
the cases that I work my other job where I'm still unarmed and I have a pepper ball and stuff like that on me, I wear my bulletproof vest, which says enforcement officer on it,
Okay.
which is within the gray areas of Florida where I can go with that and everything like that. Um, so some people can take it as is that I'm a police officer or however they want to take it. And I explain to them, no, I work for the state. I'm here helping them out, making sure nobody messes with them. Like I was
Gotcha.
hired to be here, sort of thing. But
Okay.
when all in all, we actually were filming.
Quick.
I do want to add something real quickly. Just kind of like a shout out to Debbie Paulson, because she also, helped out a lot. Executive producer, she did. We used her home, to shoot there too. So she wasn't able to make it tonight, but she was great, and we worked together wonderfully. Yeah.
Okay. Where you guys from, if you don't mind me asking? Originally, where you guys are from?
Originally, I'm from Illinois.
Okay.
Brooklyn, New York.
There you go. That's what I want to hear. Go ahead. I'm sorry. New York. Think about New York.
I was born and raised in Bay Ridge, lived on Fifth Avenue.
Okay.
And lived there for 20 years. My family, they all forced me. They all want to come down to Tampa, Florida, so that's where I'm pretty much residing.
Okay.
And that's my grandma in the background. Every time I appear on videos,
Hi.
So sweet.
Hola, abuela.
Hi,
Aww.
Hola, mamá.
Okay.
That's from.
Ain't that right? Where'd you originally live? Queens, Bronx, Brooklyn. Bronx and Brooklyn. There you go. Bronx and Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. She from the BX. Salute to the fellow. I'm from the Bronx as well. There you go.
Lincoln Hospital.
Say it again.
My son is born in the Lincoln Hospital.
I was born in the Lincoln Hospital.
Okay. Okay. I used to live in Parkchester by Castle Hill, Soundview on the 6th train in the Bronx.
All
I've been
right.
all over. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a wonderful place. I miss it over there. Like, I know things are different, but honestly, I think we need to keep New York as New York. Make Brooklyn still Brooklyn. Brooklyn should never be changing.
Well,
Thanks a lot. Now it takes a lot.
Yeah.
I know we have time rolling down because I'm watching the clock. Before we even start to some of this live now, what do you guys want?
Don't be a bathroom attendant, y'all. I'm about to be a bitch to fuck up online.
What the hell?
Girl, fuck you and the bitch in the bathroom with you.
No, my mute. Go ahead.
Good night. And you getting kicked out.
What was your
What's
question
going
again?
on?
What was your question again? Like,
What was that?
repeat the question, please. That was crazy.
And the aspects of your viewers watching this movie, what do you guys hope that they take away from this?
Well, I could say that I just want people to enjoy the movie. Try not to overthink the film as anything that's like Hollywood level. Because we only made this film with a shoestring budget, and we made the film with the best cast possible.
Okay.
If you love the film, we're all very happy. If you like the film, we're all very happy.
It was
If
great.
you like the film, we're still very happy. And what matters the most is that you watched it. You spend 80 minutes of your time watching it, and honestly, just I it's an original superhero film. It's not IP. We hope to make people feel enjoyed and amused. And I hope that the film goes on streaming, and I hope that we get a distribution deal by the end of next year.
Hell
And I
yeah.
have submitted to Fear Fame Film Festival score, so don't worry. I think we're gonna be there at that festival soon.
Yeah.
By the grace,
I,
yes.
I was going to say, I think, big takeaway too is just the fact that no matter what your
Sorry,
budget
guys.
is, if you have a story to tell, go for it and chase your dreams. I know
Right.
Anthony kept on, kind of pausing, but coming back, pausing, coming back, and look at him now, he went for it and now he won an award.
Congratulations. Let everybody know what award you guys won.
Thank you. I appreciate
Anthony?
it. Again, we won at Best Action Film right here. So once again, take a look at it.
Yeah, we see it. I see it.
Marvel at the goodness.
I'm waiting for my Plague of the Best Audience Choice feature to come in. So we also won that one too, so we won two.
Okay.
Basically, we were nominated for 4.
Gotta throw that in for you.
Thank you. I love that. Nominated for 4, we won 2 out of 4.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, what do they expect from you guys? Are you guys coming back to do another movie?
Eventually.
Matter of fact, would there be a part 2 to Bromance?
I don't think that will happen. It would be too
Aw.
Everybody kept asking us, like,
Unless
"Are you
it's
guys
by
gonna do
popular
part 2?"
demand.
It won't happen. It would be twice the budget. Would be twice as. It would be twice the budget. It would be a lot more difficult. It would have to be the only way that Bromance 2 would happen with that. It would have to be a story that makes sense. But at the same time, I made this film with the intent of making it just an original one-story thing. I didn't really think of it with a sequel. But I actually am doing a little bit of a follow-up movie, which is it's a short film that I'm going to shoot around January. It's called Bromance Day Off, and it's just going to be about it's just going to be like Ferris Bueller, but with Broman talking to the audience, and it's just what's Broman been doing after the end of the film.
Okay.
And it's just more of a comedy short, just for the fun of it.
Okay. So let's say somebody.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No. My apologies. Go ahead.
Any additional characters you're adding to Bromance Day Off?
Just you and Danny, and then that's it. Maybe some 3 new characters, but that's about it.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
So you guys are located in Florida, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, majority of us are in Florida.
Yep.
So if somebody wanted to sit there and maybe come out to like one of you guys' casting calls, how would they go about that?
Everything would all be on. It would be me. Just go on Facebook. I post them on Facebook. I post them on Instagram. Direct message me. I would say email me at my email with your headshots. Headshots is very important. We don't judge by what kind of headshot it is. It doesn't have to be a professional headshot. It could be like something you take off of your phone. We understand that headshots are not very cheap to do. They can be cost effective and expensive. All you need is
$300-$400 for a headshot is insane.
and I pay
Hollywood industry shots.
Yeah, and I pay usually about like $175 for my headshot.
Okay.
And, they're not bad. But yeah, it's just gotta be a photo. No AI. Please, no AI.
No AI.
Because I've been
condone the use of
I've
AI
seen
at
one of my
all.
actors post AI looking photos. I'm like, you know who you are. You know what you look like. I mean, but also, resume is not very required. To me personally, I don't care like how many stuff you've done. All I know is that do you have the talent? Do you have what you're looking for? And a good demo reel. We just want to see a good demo reel of what you've done in the past.
Okay.
And availability. And where do you reside at?
Okay. Okay.
Can I say one last thing?
Yes.
Please do.
Okay, so I want to give mad props for Anthony for letting me join in as late as I joined in, because everybody had already been casting and everything, and I don't know how it happened. That's why I think Axel, Papa Carlos, and a couple other people that I knew that was a part of this film. They're like, yeah, just hit up Anthony, get a part of it, because I didn't know Anthony from a hole in the wall. I heard about Anthony through a director that I had previously worked with. Because I was asking around, I was trying to figure out, what I was walking into essentially, because I didn't have no script, nothing yet. I didn't have nothing. I went into this completely blindsided. And he gave me just the character of what I was and let me run with it. And all in all, it came out phenomenal when we just ran with it. I'd say in the one scene with the drug dealer, it was just all average. And I know Anthony was laughing the entire time putting this film together because of that one scene. But
Yeah,
I have to give him mad props because everybody on this team that was put together is very unique. They fit the characters. Like the drug dealer scene, I took what I thought I could be as a Puerto Rican white boy from Orlando, Florida. Want to be Scarface. Like I was heavily inspired by Razor Ramon, Scarface. Um, and I took it and I put a twist on it and made it a country boy, pretty much of who I was. Um, and Anthony helped out a lot when I had questions like, hey, um, you know, any questions I had, Anthony or anybody else helped me out real well, and understanding what was going on in the scene, what we were doing, how we were doing. We were very safe with every stunt that we did, um, especially in the scene where I played the drug dealer. That I can't wait for people to see that because we had a huge pop for this movie at the film festival.
right.
I mean, for this world premiere, it was hugely widely received.
Okay.
So, mad props and hats off to Anthony Caban.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words. A lot. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. Please officially wrap for this episode, y'all.
That's fine. Guys, Roman for coming in. First
Thank
of all, thank
you. Thank you so
you.
much.
You guys can always follow them. Catch the beginning of this. But before we leave out, I want to have them share their social media with you guys one more time so you know where to go look and where to go follow them. And by the way, do you have a set date for when Broman is coming out?
Right now, we don't have a set date for Broman. We are still currently going to festivals. I I'm still doing like physical media process and everything. We have 3 premieres coming up next month,
Okay.
and then maybe a fourth one in February. Hopefully, we'll have it like probably mid 2026 release. Can't really say until we have like an official release date. We plan to put it on Amazon Prime, TV, Film Hub, etc. But
Okay.
we also would
But
like
we'll also spread the word as well on our social media.
Okay.
Do y'all
Okay.
think
And we
YouTube is a
word too.
cheaper outlet and risk free outlet or y'all film, or you think it's more legal wise?
say it again. I'm sorry.
Like, do you think YouTube is a good outlet versus like legal wise? Because certain things like some people could easily put their movie on YouTube, but people stealing your stuff and all other type of craziness.
No, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't want to put it on YouTube. I feel like we have bigger potential to put this film on somewhere where it can be seen by lots of people, and we can make something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, Tainalani, We are here with the cast of Broman. So we're about to close out this show. So before we go and before we leave out, we would like to have our guests once again say who they are and how you can find them. You can start from the top.
Axel.
Hello, guys. My name is Axel Aponte. You can find me on Facebook, Axel Aponte, or on Instagram, axax-models.
Okay. Our next guest.
My name is Michael You can find me at Michael Baum space actor on Facebook.
Okay. Our next guest.
Mike Guzik. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is Mike Guzik, and Instagram is Dynamike_92.
Hold on, time out. Flag on the play. Hold on. I like your last name, bro, but the Dynamite is
Yes.
definitely definitely a killer. Okay, I'm sorry. I know.
No, you're good. You're good. It has a good ring to it. I'll admit. Yeah.
No, no. Listen, I like that. That's catchy. Let's get to our next guest. Where can they find you at on social media?
Anthony Caban. Again, I wrote, direct, and acted in Broman. You can find me on Instagram at vintage_Bond and Facebook. It's under my full name, Anthony Caban. Look for the one that has my headshot. That's probably the one that I mostly respond to. And yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So again, Floor Torrents and platforms, Facebook, Instagram, pretty much all the social media, IMDb, of course, if you want to see what I've done so far, and that's that.
Okay.
Wale.
So my Facebook, you can find me under Young Wally, exactly spelled the way that it's spelled here tonight. I do have IMDb where you can see the other films that I was in as well. It's under the same name. Instagram is wally.grc. And then my Twitch where I stream video games is Young Wally Jersey Forevermore.
Okay.
Okay, Jazzy. Jazzy,
Not
go
even paying
on.
attention.
She's a little bit occupied right now.
He said,
Just cut her off.
Leave it.
My social media is
Hello?
_Jazzy Baby. I'm sorry. Jazzy_Baby 333. That's Jazzy with an IE on IG, okay? And you can find me on Facebook under Jazzy Davis. IMDb under Jazzy Davis. YouTube, Jazzy Baby 333 all together now. All right, I think that's all of them. If I missed one, just find me on one of you, find me on the others.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm at work. It's a crazy night. I'm working a festival, guys, and I'm a pretty bathroom attendant. So don't do this job unless you want to go to jail, because I'm going to go one day. One day. Hey, ladies, calm down for me. Everybody say hey to the podcast. Say hi and tell you love the podcast, please. Hey, say hi.
Oh my God.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm out of here. I can't breathe, so I'll catch y'all later. I love y'all. Thank you to my cast for showing up for me tonight. I love each and every one of you. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to the rest of my co-hosts. Y'all are amazing. I love you all. Have a great night. Pray for me.
Bye.
It was great being. It was great being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime, babe. Love y'all.
Bye.
All
Keep
right.
up the party with her, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Mr.
just
Juan, is he still here? Juan.
Yeah, I gotta head out too, guys.
Damn sure we good. And then we out.
Can y'all hear me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can.
Once
You know.
this every weekend on Tainted Line.
What we
Man,
doing?
go-
Just saying what Facebook and all that.
Our social media, and we closing out.
Okay, thanks for coming out, y'all. First of all, I'm definitely gonna check out the movie, and I had wanted to ask about
Definitely
the
check it out.
award that
Yes.
y'all got. If y'all could touch on that real quick, but if not, you just follow me on Facebook, Juan Tour Nicholson, and that's what it is.
Okay, hold on. Before we go, yo, Juan, you said you want to ask about the award. Let's try to sneak that question into the cat says of mine.
Anthony.
The award question.
Mm-hmm.
What about the awards?
Juan.
What
Juan,
did we win?
Oh, what did we win?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. My
Oh,
audio is really
I'm sorry.
bugging, but didn't
We
that?
won
So
action.
I think in the description when this was being promoted, or I read somewhere that y'all had got an award for the movie, or was it just that one individual?
Well, we won best action film for Broman, and we also won best audience choice feature, which marks our it's my third audience choice win in three consecutive wins. Like I won one for Junior Squad 3 in 2023, and then the following last year for Broken Fall Marriage, and then now for Bromance will be my third consecutive win.
okay.
Okay, that's awesome. Only other thing, like quick follow up, I do apologize. What was the criteria, or what did y'all do to make yourself stand out to win?
That's a question I don't know. I mean, the judges love the film. That's all.
Could we just be the mix of action and the comedy? I feel that I think it blends pretty well.
Oh, that question.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Action comedy, and a little bit of drama.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's similar to Kick-Ass. Have you seen Kick-Ass?
Yes.
I need to
Super.
start getting into the action figure stuff. Like I
been a
really
while
don't
since I've
watch shit
seen
like that,
Kick-Ass,
but I'm going
actually.
to start watching stuff like that because I might want to, tweak up my acting thing, like with the stunts and stuff like of that nature. I think I want to get into that 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 other bracket in acting.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
y'all
like
make
into
me
like
want to
stunt
do it. I'm like,
and like
okay, I
action
can
and
whoop
stuff.
ass. Like, okay.
Yeah.
It's funny
Okay.
because I've done a couple action scenes already. So
Plus, I see your resume. But
yeah,
before we,
I've done in this film. I did a fight scene. It was amazing. I actually choreographed it with Danny. I was like, "Hey, Danny, do you have something in mind?" He's like, "No, what you got?" I was like, "Well, I had this in mind," and we just went with it.
okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah. I
up.
was able to power slam him. That was fun.
I see you like wrestling. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who's
I
the
had
pro
to as a
wrestler
pro
in this
wrestler.
cast? Who's the pro wrestler?
I
Oh,
am.
Wally.
Wally is.
Wally's a pro
Okay.
wrestler.
Okay.
I
Okay.
actually had to give him a little advice on that power slam that he did in the movie. Like, just to make it pop on camera, I was like, hey, tweak it just a little bit. And he did it, and I seen it on camera, and I was like, wow.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so before we get up out of here, let me let y'all know my name is Picasso. You can find me on Facebook at Dennis Picasso Cruz. You can also find me with the IMDb credits like that, or you can just look for Picasso Cruz on Google. I'm all over Google. Um, you can catch me also on Instagram at the committee underscore records. So that's the committee records. Just put an underscore in between each of the words. Let's see, where can they find you at? Well, hold up. The
Yes,
one
everybody know this is Diamond the Realist. I am the best of the best podcast in the United States. Clock that T. Um, I'm excited for my new upcoming in my new film, The Fault Line, that is going to be filming this March. Everybody can find me on Tracy Smith or Diamond the Realist with two T's, 93 at the end. YouTube, Diamond the Realist Network. Instagram, Diamond the Realist with two T's, 93. Or go to my website at www.blackdemandcustomprints.com. If y'all need any prints, any posters, any DTLs, any clothing, anything format wise you don't want to deal with. I do all the cups, the lighters, the fans, the party setups, all those type of things. So y'all need me to get your stuff sent to Florida, for y'all, next movie first. Let me know. And I also do banners.
okay. By the way, Want to thank everybody for joining us with Kane and Laundry, with the cats from Broman. Please look out for.
Thank you.
Take care, y'all.
Have a good night.
Ciao.
Take care.
Good night.
See you
Thanks for having
later.
us.
So much.
You get
Thank
to tune in.
you. Thank you for having us.
I'll be
Don't
coming
forget-
up looking for you in St. Louis, Missouri, Miss Diamond.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao.
You guys for coming out. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
God bless. Good
Bye.
night. Thank you.